While we on the subject of blood members from New York in court, we got Cardi B. Well, I hadn't even realized or whatever and shit that is a trial, but week one of the Cardi B civil assault trial, right? But not criminal. She got a little civil action. Somebody trying to get some money out of it. 24 million to be exact. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I said, I didn't know all of this is like, you know, really going down or whatever and shit. But so, cause I would have covered it from day one the same way I did the Hernandez Govan and, you know, the Diddy trial and all of that shit. But yeah, it was relatively short, and so we're gonna get into it now. So this is like pretty much a day-to-day chronological breakdown of the civil trial involving Cardi B, former security guard named Imani Ellis, which began in Los Angeles, well, this week, really. The opening statement started on Monday, I believe. So Ellis is suing Cardi B, whose real name is Belcalis Almanzar. I don't know why the fuck I kept thinking of whatever and shit. I think her sister was named after the liquor. I thought they were both named after the liquor. But okay. Belcalis. For an alleged assault in 2018 at a Beverly Hills medical office, right? So on Monday, August 25th, the trial commenced with opening statements from attorneys representing both sides. Ellis's lawyer, Elin Rosen, Jambaza, god damn it, argued that Ellis suffered physical and emotional harm and was traumatized by the rapper's actions, which included spitting, hitting, and verbal abuse. Ellis was also allegedly fired from her job due to the incident and is seeking compensation for medical expenses and other damages. Cardi B's attorney, Peter J. Anderson, nigga had the easiest name yet. Well, Imani Ellis too. Yeah, I give you some credit. Claimed that Ellis had changed her story and that she claimed her claims of emotional distress were not credible. He characterized Cardi B as a private person who is unjustly accused. Hard being a private person when you're a celebrity, but I mean, I get it. Ellis took the stand, claiming that when she saw Cardi B get off the elevator in the medical office, she excitedly said, "Wow, it's Cardi B." She alleged that Cardi B responded by verbally and physically assaulting her using racial slurs and causing scratches with her long nails. And I know Cardi keep them claws. You know what I'm saying? But she stated now Cardi, I'm guessing, like, stated that side of it was that Ellis began filming her, which she found threatening while pregnant, and trying to keep her pregnancy private. She recalled getting into chest to chest and having a shouting match with Ellis, but insisted that no physical contact, occurred. The defense argued that Ellis was the instigator and that Cardi B was basically, disabled pregnant person, who felt she was being attacked. Whatever. During the cross-examination about her physical capabilities at the time of the 2018 incident where Cardi was about 4 months pregnant, she stated that she was very disabled, and her exploration continued in the court to the courtroom's amusement. I actually got a clip of that. Like, I went to the time mark and
I think the volume was fine, the tone was a little bit argumentative.
Thank you very much. I apologize. I will try to do my best to tone it down. So again, I will ask you to tell us and admit to this fact that you are not disabled, correct?
I'm not what?
Are you disabled?
At that moment, no.
Are you disabled? Are you disabled? Yes or no?
At that moment, when you're pregnant, I'm very disabled. You want me to tell you things I can't do?
Fine. What was your disability on February 24th of 2018? What was your disability?
I was pregnant. I couldn't protect myself, even if I wanted to. She's like twice my size.
No problem, no problem. Let me ask you this. How many months pregnant were you?
Wait for the answer.
Okay.
You done, man?
How many months pregnant were you?
I was around 13 to 12 weeks.
Months? 4 months? 3 months?
Mm-hmm.
3 to 4 months. Fair enough? Did you have a bulging belly?
No, I didn't.
Did Miss Imani Ellis know that you were pregnant? Do you know if Imani Ellis knew that you were pregnant when you walked out of that elevator?
No, I didn't know. But she knows that I'm a patient. When you're a patient to go see a medical anything, you shouldn't even try to fight nobody. You don't know what disability they have.
Okay. Now let me ask you this question. When you say you were disabled, were you disabled in your upper extremity, your arms? Were your arms disabled?
so, she's like, the facial expressions, all this shit or whatever, is like had a. Nah, I'm going crazy. Now, she said how she couldn't protect herself or whatever. And some of like that, some of her other testimony, including her blunt responses and facial expressions, kind of been going viral, you know what I'm saying, for lack of a better word. The plaintiff lawyer asked her about whether or not she had body shamed the security guard, Imani Ellis, during the confrontation. The lawyer says, "Did you call her fat? Cardi B? No, I just called her a bitch." A response that drew laughter from the courtroom. I didn't actually find that clip, but I'll probably edit it when I post this segment later. During another point in testimony, when pressed on whether Ellis was overweight, Cardi B coined a viral term to describe her size. The lawyer said after Cardi B made a face, "Do you think she was overweight?" Following an objection from the lawyer, Cardi B responded, "She is like security heavy. She just looks like she could protect the building." So basically, like, you's a big bitch. In an unusual exchange, the opposing lawyer questioned Cardi B about her hair, apparently taken aback by the frequent change of wigs. The conversation was as follows. I think I actually have a clip of this. Hold on a second. This could look like that. Yeah. All right, we're gonna get into this clip.
Yesterday you had black hair, short hair. Today it's blonde and long. Which one is your real hair? Or are they both real?
They're wigs. I didn't want him to know that I was going to.
All right. Let's see what else. I'll come back with whatever. We'll play some more of the funny clips and everything. So in court, well, the court or whatever. So it was only 3 days of 3 or 4 days. Yeah. Or I think it's just 3 days of trial from what I saw. Right. The trial is, well, the court is in recess until Tuesday, September 2nd, for the long Labor Day weekend. When the trial resumes on Tuesday, the jury is scheduled to hear closing arguments from both sides. So, like, the prosecution and the defense have rested at this point. Taking the extended holiday is, you know, pretty standard recess or whatever for court, because they kind of allowed the involved parties, the judges, jury, legal team, you know, the rest, prepare for, you know, the final stage of the trial. We kind of started happening during the Memorial Day holiday weekend with the Diddy trial. And well, the jury decided or whatever, I guess they didn't want to come back to this shit after the 4th of July weekend, so they got that shit out the way real quick. But we got some more, there's a couple of more clips or whatever here of Cardi or whatever we're gonna let play.
OBGYN.
You didn't want your security guard to know that?
No.
Why?
I didn't want him to know that I was going to an OBGYN. So.
You didn't want your security guard to know that?
No.
Why?
First, I didn't want people to know that I was pregnant. Second, I was a little like, I don't want a guy that I work with to know I'm going to a vagina doctor.
Now, as a celebrity, wanting to, you know, keep the pregnancy private and all of that or whatever, like, that's not too hard to, like, wrap your head around. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I mean, especially a celebrity of that magnitude. And then you're pregnant by another major celebrity, so, you know, yeah, I mean, you gotta have some type of privacy.
A verbal fight, but it didn't get physical at all.
When I'm talking to you now, are we having a verbal altercation?
We haven't say a debate. He needs to leave. I came to see a doctor.
You're not that far off or whatever and shit. Fernandez Gomez's lawyer said that he was on the debate team and he was pretty good at it, and that's what made him go in the law. So they're having a debate.
You following me, you're recording me. I'm just trying to check my cat. To go see a medical anything, you shouldn't even try to fight nobody. You don't know what.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what's going on with Cardi. My take, honestly, cash grab. I don't know if I don't know. It just seemed kind of weak. She got fired from the position or whatever. Probably because this is a high-paying patient. You know, she ain't paying with Medicaid. She got that good. You know, she got that good payment. So ain't nobody gonna risk their celebrity client or whatever and shit like that because your ass can't control yourself with your phone. You could have recorded that shit on the low. Said, look who came to my job, y'all. There's a lot of people or whatever who have seen people come into their job and they be on a whisper recording it. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. Like now, if the person get offended and shit, it's like, yo, you already gone, probably in another state doing another show. You know, so she, played that long. She ain't getting no 24 million though. That's a dub. Ain't nobody getting that. Seems like the court is abused. The jury's probably abused too. I might actually go through it and do a breakdown, even though it's almost over. I might do a full breakdown of the testimony and all of that. We'll see.